right, everybody. You know, last night I was hanging around and everything and trying to figure out what I was going to do. And I started to make a video of Memorial Day and everything, was doing it, all kinds of things and everything. Oh, by the way, I'm Mac on the move. Uh, Want to just talk to you a little bit about and have a conversation about Memorial Day. I've seen several things where people talk about, well, thanking everybody and having a happy Memorial Day or a wonderful Memorial Day. Most people don't realize what Memorial Day is supposed to be meaning about. Memorial Day is remembering those of us who uh, have given or paid the ultimate sacrifice to defend this country and what our beliefs in. Uh, People get it confused with Veterans Day, where they both can kind of blend in everything, but Memorial Day is remembering those who have fought and died for and given their lives for this country. Yeah. I spent 20 years in the Air Force. I've had a few friends, give their life and everything. And people think, yeah, oh, the Air Force. Yeah, okay. They're not front lines. Well, yeah, kind of are. Um, I was fortunate and, lived through a lot of things and seen a lot of things. But people talk about, again, being Air Force and everything, not seeing action or whatnot. During my time frame and everything, I had a tour over in Saudi Arabia. People don't know it, but Khobar Towers. Okay, uh, the day Khobar Towers hit, I had actually just landed back here in the United States, and when I got word that, believe it was like the day after I landed in the United States, coming back from that deployment where Khobar Towers hit. And I know what building was hit, and I know exactly where that area is. So there was quite a few people died, quite a few people injured. I had friends and stuff in there that were injured, and it's a tight knit group and everything over there. When we were over there, I'm not sure if they're still, if it's still active or anything, but when we were there and all, we were all a tight knit group, so a lot of people knew a lot of people. But regardless, Memorial Day is remembering those type of people, remembering those on the front lines, remembering the Marines, remembering the Army, remembering. Okay, show respect. Um, Main reason I bring this up is I watch a lot of content creators. One content creator actually came online. Wyatt stopped his show in the middle of what he was presenting and had to remind people what Memorial Day was. It's not. Let's not get confused with Veterans Day, where Veterans Day is for remembering the people who have given and remembering the veterans that have served, active duty that have served, the individuals, from family, civilians, you name it, people that have served the country and given their time and stuff like and everything. Whereas Memorial Day is remembrance of those individuals. You know, I remember my friends. I remember people that I worked with, people that worked for me, and throughout the time and everything, you tend to forget things. When I was growing up and everything, my family, our tradition was, we actually had a family reunion every Memorial Day weekend, and it was, just the family getting together, horseshoes, picnics, you name it, getting to know each other more. We used to go up visiting our friends and our cousins and stuff, up in New England. New London, Connecticut is where it was. So I have some good memories and everything. But that's the kicker. I see that people don't know what Memorial Day is, or don't recall what it is, or just forget. Let's not forget. People have died and lived for this country, have served this country, have given you those freedoms, have fought for those freedoms for individuals. So please, don't forget. I also seen that the mayor of uh, Minneapolis, I believe it is, Mayor Jacob Frey, he had woke up 10 a.m. posted, made a post and everything about George Floyd. He's very sorry what happened to George Floyd. Okay, but I'm not gonna mince words or anything. George Floyd was an individual with troubled uh, drugs, problems with the law. Yes, it was problematic that he died the way he did, and I don't condone none of that. But to make that topic of the day and everything on Memorial Day, it's a slap in the face to the military members that have served, military members that are actively serving, military members that have given their life for this country. So with that, I just want everybody to be aware of what they're doing, be aware of what they're talking about on certain days. Come on, give it a break. There's certain days that we can call a truce, but don't use things to for politics. Don't use incidents for politicians to get out there and run their mouth. Just turn them off, and we'll go from there. Another thing is that I also am part of a community called Skool, Skool. It's a community for common sense methods. People who want to learn to YouTube, people who want to say give back to the community, people who want to have conversations. I have conversations with people in the comments of section of all everybody's videos I watch, I listen to, and everything else. I listen to Barry Cunningham, love his channel. Braden, Braden at LOA, love his channel too. But I'm in the chats and everything, so uh, if people like doing stuff like that and all, that's what I would really like to create. Just having conversations. So that's some of the reasons why I'm actually liking what I'm doing. Uh, YouTube's a great way to get information out. I have a lot of information to provide. 60 years old, 20 years in the military, went to school during that time frame. I have a bachelor's degree in management and human resources. So there's things out there that we can talk about. And if you have comments or anything, or if you want to talk about certain things,